Alright guys, we're into November. It's the ECW 2006 review. November the 7th. And tonight
to remember though.
tonight we have two Elimination Chamber qualifying matches. We've got a big tag team main event that feels like I've seen it for about the 10th time the last 2 weeks. And yeah, that was pretty much all we had. So kick off the show with Heyman saying it'll be a big announcement tonight, I think. If I can't remember, I think that's what kicked off the show. Fucking can't remember. Then the first match, CM Punk versus Knox, Extreme Elimination Chamber Qualifier. And this was the match of the night. This was probably Punk's best match. This was Punk's best match by far since his debut. Back and forth match. I actually got a decent amount of time, but 7-8 minutes.
The right guy won.
But it was a good match. This guy doesn't have a fucking clue because he didn't watch it, but I watched it.
I don't have a clue. What was his big announcement? His big announcement was putting himself in the tag match in the main event.
His big announcement was announcements, and it was actually plural. But anyway, as for this match, it was a good match.
Oh, yeah, you chin bastard.
The guy just can't take it, so he refers to insults when he knows he's wrong. Well, I'd say great's a bit pushing it, but it was a good match. You know what I mean? It was good. It was probably Punk's best.
Good and very good.
Well, again, he didn't watch it, so I don't know how he's coming to that conclusion. But
I did.
You think looking at the thumbnail is going to give you some fucking insight on the fucking match? So yeah, Punk wins with the Anaconda face, but I mean it was a 50-50 match. Didn't really think Mike Knox was going to win, but I guess if you're looking at it from a in-ring standpoint, it looked like it could have went either way.
But it went the right way, as I said 2 minutes ago.
Alright, so there you go. Punk qualifies for the Elimination Chamber. And at the moment, as it stands, you've got Big Show, RVD, Sabu, CM Punk. And this chamber match
is looking great.
It's looking great. Well, I mean,
but he has to be in it.
But he has to be in it, so you can't really, you know what I mean?
Someone kills him in the next couple of weeks.
Unless he loses the belt before, which would be fucking great, but it's not going to happen. So, yep, then up next, we had...
Wait.
What?
I don't have no fucking idea.
See, this guy didn't fucking watch it.
Oh, so why are you leaving it for me?
Up next, we had Dafari. He had little Guido and Trinity in the ring. Then Dafari comes out and he waves out the big bastard.
And they won.
The great Khali.
You expecting me to remember this for what, 2 hours ago?
And then, yeah, they have the match and, you know, Dafari wins. Khali comes in, does the face grip double thing, nobody cares.
Nunzio sells it pretty well.
Yeah, well, he sells everything pretty well, to be fair to him. Then we had Elijah Burke and Takai backstage announcing that they're on ECW. I think maybe they debuted on SmackDown, then after a couple of weeks got moved to ECW. I don't really know.
But Takai's pish.
I mean, if the guy's just on there and does nothing, then it's not really.
I don't like him. Burke's alright.
I think Burke's alright.
He's achieved quite a bit in his career.
I just don't think ECW needs all these new people. Burke and Takai are right then, but I mean, Zafari and Khali. You know what I mean?
I'm just glad they didn't put
no Khali. Sandman. No, where's Striker? Where's Sandman?
I know.
That's, no, I mean, you're getting good people now that are on this roster that are missing out because
fucking jobbers are on it.
I get this Elijah Burke thing took literally fucking 30 seconds backstage, no big deal. But really, Dafari and Khali. Why? Fucking why?
I just don't like either of them. Especially Khali, man.
I mean, we've already got one big 7-foot boring bastard on ECW. Do we need another one? Plus, see when you keep putting over Big Show's physical attributes as this amazing, unmatched thing.
Phenomenon.
See when you put him over as this 7-foot giant, but then you've got a 7'2" giant that was on like 15 minutes ago. You're like, really?
What the hell's going on?
No, but do you know what I mean?
Yes, it's fucking stupid.
You wouldn't be like, oh man,
at this point Khali's fresh. It's been done for a decade.
It's like saying, oh look at this 450-pound massive man, we've never seen anything like it, then 10 minutes later Yokozuna walks out the curtain, you know what I mean? You're like, well, you know, let's be real, it doesn't make much sense to me. Paul Heyman makes an announcement with his monkey mask. He made a monkey out of RVD, and then he announces tonight tag team match going to be him and Big Show versus Hardcore Holly and RVD. Couldn't get a good match when Test was in it. I doubt we're going to get a better match with Paul Heyman in it. Up next, speaking of Test versus Tommy Dreamer qualifying match for the ECW Elimination Extreme Chamber.
Good match.
Yeah, it was alright. Like, I mean,
good for what it was. Testing
Again,
Tommy
this guy
Dreamer.
didn't.
I did watch it. Why are you saying I didn't?
Why are you saying I didn't?
Why are you saying I didn't?
Fucking voice creak worse than Paul Heyman
Why
there.
are you saying I didn't?
Wait, Tommy.
All that matters is test one. Tommy Dreamer is fucking
I
buried
love.
to be.
I think Tommy Dreamer's the man, right? But I don't think Tommy Dreamer can deliver good. I think he's a bit like he's not a bad wrestler as the Sandman, but I think he needs weapons. I think he needs hardcore stipulations.
But no, it gets me.
I don't think Tommy Dreamer's going to have a good one,
No,
especially not with
No,
Test.
but no, it gets me, right? How could this guy have like a really even match with Mick Foley and Edge, and then be straight to fucking in the prior year Dudley's, and then the next year he's just getting jobbed out.
Yeah, no,
I
it
know he
doesn't.
beat Kevin Thorne, but fuck's sake, everyone beats
But what-
Kevin Thorne.
Well, Kevin Thorne was undefeated, like until Dreamer beat him.
So what's the fucking point?
But that's what I mean. When that happens,
He's
you're
hot
like,
and cold.
oh, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't. Why the fuck did they have Tommy Dreamer beat? And they've not even revisited them since.
I have no problem with Dreamer beating him.
I do because that was about 3 weeks ago, and they've not.
No. My problem with Dreamer beating him is the fact they don't build Dreamer up to do anything.
And then Kevin Thorne loses his next match, which makes losing the Dreamer seem
even worse.
It doesn't give Dreamer any credit because he just lost to Sab.
Yep.
Doesn't make any fucking
Test
sense.
puts himself in the chamber, and the chamber's looking at you pretty toasty at this stage.
Yeah, but we've got one spot left. We don't know who's going to get it.
Bobby.
Main event.
This was awful, guys. I mean,
it was basically this wasn't a tag. It was a 1-on-1 match. It was Big Show RVD. Big Show Dom. I mean, fucking slow as fuck. The pace was just snail's pace throughout the match.
I'm not. See if this show was a 10 at this stage. This drags it down to like a 4. This match.
And this show certainly wasn't a fucking 10. Heading into this main event, I'll tell you that much.
I'm done. See the Big Show? I'm sick of it.
I'm
sick of it months ago.
This was essentially a 1-on-1 match, but it wasn't like a 50-50 or a 90-10. It was basically Big Show just walking about the ring like a big, fat, slow bastard. He goes for the choke slam, eventually. RVD counters it to DDT. RVD eventually makes a tag to Holly. Holly comes in, looks as if he's going to kick someone's arse, turns around, does a 180, starts beating up Van Dam. Heyman's marking out. Hardcore Holly does some wrestling moves to RVD. I mean, come on, you're turning heel. You're supposed to be beating him down, and then you do a scoop slam and a leg drop.
I know, but
No, fuck what you're going to say, right? You probably didn't even watch it.
I fucking
right?
seen it.
The point is, you don't turn fucking heel like that, and then
do jobber moves.
After doing a bunch of stops, lift the guy up, scoop, slam, leg drop. Unless you're fucking Hulk Hogan and the leg drop's your finisher, then fair enough. Yeah. Like, come on.
Pish. And the fact that this guy was heel about 2 weeks ago, turned face.
See, remember in 2002 when DX were turning back? And the Triple H and the Michaels are doing, let's get ready to suck it. And then Triple H, hit some pedigree.
No.
Can you imagine if he just turned around, scoop, slam, leg drop?
That's exactly what he did.
Oh, is it? Oh, fuck, I must be.
So Hardcore Holly's learning from the best here.
Aye, I mean, I'm thinking of the heel turns. I've never seen some actual wrestling moves. It's a beatdown. It's either a beatdown, your finisher, or a fucking weapon shot. Every time. Right. When's it ever been a fucking scoop, slam, leg drop?
Never, brother.
And then Big Show probably got a couple of moves in, but by that stage I'd fucking fallen asleep, so I didn't see it. Overall,
I'm giving this a 0.
Well,
no, I don't care about the rest of no. See Starcade '97, I gave it a 0 for the simple fact of how much of a disaster they made it and all that. Cause see this, it killed me. Watching it killed me. It killed me.
I'll give it a 2. Because
I'm giving it a 0.
The CM Punk Mike Knox match was actually very good. And Test and Dreamer was alright for a Test and Dreamer match. Let's be honest. I mean, Test and Dreamer need to be against a good opponent. They need to be against a good worker, and I don't think neither of them. I mean, they're alright. I think Test and Dreamer can have great matches with a great opponent, but they're not going to have a great match with themselves because they're just not that kind of guy. Little Guido versus Daivari I just don't like Daivari. There's nothing to do with the fact that he's, whatever he is. It's
what is he?
Fuck knows, fuck cares, right? It's sad because I think when Big Show loses the belt, I think it'll feel fresh and the main events will be better. But by the time the Big Show loses the belts,
the damage is done.
and I think the roster kind of goes to shit. And I honestly think we've probably seen the best ECW. I think by the time Big Show gets the belt, it's developed more. ECW's transitioning more into the third development brand rather than ECW. And
Well, that's exactly what it is. Vince sent Big Show to kill it, and he fucking did. No surrender. Till next time, guys. It's a 1 because I gave it a 0. He gave it a 2.
peace.